Hi Capricorn, it is CJ from CJ Soul Messages. Welcome to your March 2022 general read. I don't know, for some reason when I say 2022, it kind of gets stuck in my mouth. Anyways, thank you for showing up and being here today. I want to see what's going on for Capricorn as we enter this new month of March. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for all of your support on my channel. It means a lot to me. So this reading, I'm going to be using the Celtic Cross, and we'll just kind of pull the cards that are meant for you, and then we'll go through and see what possibly is happening for you. All right, one more shuffle, they said. This can obviously apply to Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, as well as any cross watchers. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. It's not going to obviously apply to every single person out there. So let's get started. All right, what messages do we have for the beautiful Earth sign Capricorn, month of March? Pisces card is just flipped out. Moon. All right. The moon. Maybe you're dealing with a Pisces. Oh, okay. Let's start with this. We've got Seven of Cups, the Star, and we also have the Queen of Cups. Some healing taking place this month. Quite a bit of water sign here. Wow. All right. All right, Capricorn. Something is definitely changing this month for you. Let's dive into it. The overall energy that is around this reading for you for the month of March is the moon. The moon is Pisces card, as I said. So this is indicating that there are things that you are not yet privy to, you haven't seen clearer yet, or things that are hidden from you. But I do get the distinct feeling that as we move through March, you're going to start gaining some good clarity on certain energies that you are needing to release, possibly forgiveness happening this month, and a complete change about in your world. So, interesting. When we start off at the center of the read, we do have Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is an energy of a lot of things going on in the emotions. You could be actually getting a lot of offers, a lot of different kind of opportunities. Hopefully you can see that. But it is really important in the situation. It can become very foggy in the mind, regardless if this is involving, a personal relationship or a business relationship. It's important to focus on one thing at a time here. Seven of Cups is indicating that at this present moment, you may be feeling a bit confused of what direction to go in. You may be getting that kind of analysis paralysis happening at the beginning of March. Perhaps because you're not able to get some clarity that is much needed here with the Pisces card in the moon. It is crossed by the Queen of Cups, indicating, Capricorn, what you are needing at this time. If you are feeling confused about a direction to go in, you are really being advised to nurture yourself. Take time out to make sure that you're checking in with your emotions, making sure that you're seeing things as clearly as you can in your feelings and in your emotions, and connecting to that almost motherly feeling towards yourself. Protecting yourself, nurturing yourself, checking in, and just allowing yourself some much needed space, I feel here, so that you can get some balance back in your emotions. Seven of Cups is definitely one of those energies that it can be very overwhelming. So in order to get some kind of clarity, it is really important to be able to take a bit of time out for yourself, away from everyone else, and do some things that are really good for your soul. Go for some walks if you can, or you know the things that you enjoy. do those. Take some time to really just get in touch with who you are and how you're feeling about a situation, and don't rush anything here. The card that's kind of representing recent past is the Star, and that is Aquarius's energy. So this is saying that there is some kind of forgiveness that has been happening, whether it is you forgiving another or you being forgiven by someone. The Star is a beautiful card because it is offering a healing here. There has been a healing that is starting to take place. You may not completely have the full picture to allow the healing to completely transform, but it is the beginning, and it is the promise that if there has been things that have been injuring you, that have hurt you, stunt you, kept you a little bit blocked here, there is this awakening that is going to be happening in the month of March, where clarity is coming clear for you, and you're going to start to feel a little bit lighter, I feel. There's going to be this release in some form in your world. What you know above you, your consciousness, what you're aware of, is that you are wanting to make some kind of progress. We have the Three of Wands showing up. There is a decision that you've already made, and now you are starting to try and put it forth. Wands is our fire. It's our action. It's how we move through the world physically. And this is indicating that you are ready to actually start taking some different moves than perhaps you have been in the past. Because I'm feeling a kind of a little bit of a hang up here, almost like a little bit of a block, especially with the Seven of Cups. So really there is this energy that you are starting to make some progress in whatever this is relating to for you. What you are unaware of, what you're not conscious of at this time, is that to gain clarity, the Hermit is showing up, and that is Virgo's card. So, there's a few there's people here in this reading for you. The Hermit is about needing to go within, really checking in with yourself, connecting with your higher wisdom, connecting with what you want, and shining that light inwardly so that when you get that clarity and you're able to actually see things illuminated, you then what happens is the light that you shine within, once that recognition happens, it turns back outward and lights your way as you begin to move in the direction that you're wanting to. It does kind of appear that you are going to be walking away from something this month, because the future position is represented by the Eight of Cups. I do feel a lot of you are dealing with a water sign, because we do have quite a bit of water showing up here. Does not have to be, but I like to call it out in case you're like, oh my gosh, this is really my story at the moment. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But we have the Eight of Cups. So it is like after you have taken this time out by nurturing yourself, really actually putting your emotions first above everyone else's, so that you can gain this clarity, you can gain this sense of knowing within yourself. You are deciding to walk away from something that is that you've learned all you possibly can. Perhaps it is to do with whatever the pain might have been from the Star that comes in. There is a feeling of a disconnect that has happened in your past. It could be obviously with a loved one, maybe a family member, a friend, could even be as far as a career move, right? But there is something that after some time out that you're taking, you are making the move to leave all of that now behind you and start to move onto a new path. It is beautiful, but it is a transformative period of taking the necessary time to actually really understand within yourself what direction you want to go in and what does not serve you to carry with you as you move in a different direction. Bottom of the deck, we do have the Nine of Wands, which is telling me that you are very determined. You are not giving up on your dreams, your aspirations, your desires, and you are persevering no matter how tough things might have been along this path. Underneath that, we do have the Eight of Swords. So there might have been a time, Capricorn, in the past where you were actually keeping yourself a little bit stuck, a little bit blinded, maybe not really wanting to see the actual truth of a certain situation, maybe not wanting to see the truth of a certain someone. But that is adjusting and changing as the month of March starts to roll on. The advice from Spirit here is the Fountain. And this card is, this is like the most powerful card in this deck, which is the Fountain deck that I'm using to open up here with. This is assuring you that you are being protected, you are being divinely guided, and you are completely connected with the other side, with the universe, with what you believe in. You are part of that, and as that is so, it is part of you. And nothing in this life adjusts that or changes that, even at times when we may feel alone or feel like we are just on our own. We are never alone. There are always energies around us, helping us, guiding us, and protecting us as we go through our journey here on Earth. The outside influence is the world. This is the last major arcana in tarot. So there is a cycle that is wrapping up in March for you, Capricorn. It is now time for this to wrap up so that you can begin something brand new. I feel like you've learned all you possibly can from this experience, and you are getting clarity on that. You are really getting clarity that you cannot keep investing in something that is giving you little return. And again, this is a general read, so it may apply to any or all parts of our lives, right? Your hopes and your wishes. It's as if you are wanting this cycle to close up, because I feel you know deep down inside that it is time for this major adjustment. It's time for this new beginning in something, because death is showing up now. So you do have Pisces, and now you have Scorpio card. Hence why I'm saying I'm feeling a lot of watery energy in this reading. And that could be just your emotions, right? Because water, cups element, is the emotions of our relationships and how we feel. Something is being wanted to close out, because we have the world and now death. It is there's a transformation happening here, and I feel that your energy is ready for it and wants it. There's a balancing out that has to take place this month that I feel like you've been waiting for quite a long time, because the actual outcome of your read for March is the Six of Coins, which is a beautiful energy because it is about balance. Sixes are beautiful energies because it is equal give, equal take. It is, as I said, it is the balancing of not putting too much out there and putting a lot out there and getting little in return. The outcome is like, whatever this is regarding, it's like I feel like you've been putting a lot into something or someone for a very, very long time. And it has gotten to a place where you are really recognizing that you cannot continue doing that any longer. There is a need for you to really start putting yourself first and allowing whoever or whatever the situation is to fade out. To if it's another person, they have to figure out whatever their struggle is, and you can't help them no matter how much you may want to. So let's get a little deeper into this read. I'm going to use the Light Seers, and we'll continue. The fact that the star is showing up, Capricorn, I feel like you've been deeply hurt, wounded, something like that, in the past, perhaps in the recent past. And, Capricorn, you may have been trying to heal it, or to ignore it, or to accept it. But when you do that, if this is another person, for example, that has taken advantage of you, and you're constantly the one reaching out to them, and you're the one that's like overextending, hoping that they're going to extend backwards to you what you've been giving them, it is time for them to have to, decide if they're going to extend the olive branch or not, because the star showing up is indicating that there's a deep healing that needs to happen for you. There is something that needs to be released, hence why you are going to be walking away from it based on, this Celtic cross here. All right, let's get some clarifiers. It feels like an introspective month for you, especially with the Hermit, and the Moon. There's just kind of this shadowy energy that is needing to have light shone on it. So I think this is going to be a bit of a work in progress month. It's going to take a little bit of energy, a little bit of time out, and really you kind of starting to stand your ground if you haven't been with, that's too many, thank you, with whatever this is. All right, let's get some clarifiers. Let's clarify the Moon, please. Clarify the Moon. Thank you. Oh, wow. Okay, well, we got two. Clarifying the Moon is at the 9 of Swords and the 10 of Swords. So this is a progression here. So there has been something that has been hidden or under wraps. The Moon can represent other people not telling you the truth, other people not sharing their truth, not holding themselves accountable in a situation. And I feel like it has kept you in this limbo of anguish, feeling like devastated in the way that they're not rising up to meet you with where you are at. But eventually you are getting to this point where you are walking away from it. The 10 of Swords. You're making this choice to put yourself first because you can't help whoever this is. You can't help them come to this realization that they need to hold themselves accountable for how they carry themselves in life. This is really feeling more, I just feel like this is more of a personal read here, however that may resonate with you. But you're walking away from someone or something. I do feel someone. You're letting them go. You're letting them be free of sometimes we can try and help someone so much to get them to open their eyes and see things a little bit clearly, and it is exhausting and wearing on us. At the same time, it doesn't help them grow either. So I just got the sense of you making some real clear decisions after taking some time out for yourself and realizing that, you can only help the people that want to be helped. And that is the rule of thumb in this world, right? You cannot force anyone to see things differently, behave a different way, if they're not ready for it, if their eyes are not open to who they are and what they need to work on. So let's get a little bit of clarifying here on the star. What is the healing about? Show me a little more on the star, please, regarding this reading for Capricorn. Thank you. 5 of Swords. So definitely healing from someone in your life, Capricorn. Because the energy, oh wow, we got the 8 of Swords on the bottom. Clarifying the star, right? And I've been talking about this energy of you needing to be healed. You allowing yourself to heal. So someone in your past, I'm really feeling this, that are in your present, but it's pain that has been going on for quite a while here. I feel like someone has been a little bit selfish and really more of that me kind of energy. And they've been taking a lot from you. And Capricorn, bless your soul. You are a very beautiful, giving, loving, grounded individual. And you are also a very determined sign. So I understand it's not always easy to walk away or to step back when someone claims that they need your help all the time. But the thing is that whoever this is has to learn the lessons of what they need to learn on this journey. And you trying to solve their problems or be there for them or fix everything for them is only keeping you stuck more. Okay? And it is also keeping them stuck too. So really important to do this. If this is making sense to you, really important for you to just get some clarity on what it is you're wanting. All right, let's get a card on the 6 of Pentacles, the outcome, please, regarding this reading for Capricorn. having death as the hopes or the fear, you can be at a crossroads on this. It could be like, I want everything to change, but I'm afraid of it changing, because especially if it's someone near and dear to you, that you're having to kind of release a little bit of, the help and the wanting to help them get better, to help them, whatever that is, I don't know. I just feel like someone is really kind of stuck, and I don't feel like it's you. I just feel like you're almost a byproduct of their stuckness, and it is come down onto you now. And it is now time, because it's too exhausting for you to carry this. You've got your own life that you deserve and should be going after, and getting caught up in someone else's stuff, regardless how important they are to you. It's not your lesson to fix, it is theirs. And, perhaps your lesson here in this reading is that you got to start putting yourself first. I hope that makes sense. Okay, this is the one, 2 of these. All right, so clarifying the 6 of coins as the outcome. We have the 2 of swords. So this is that choice you got to make. The 2 of swords is between your head and your heart, and it can be one that you don't want to make. That's why, hence the blindfold is on. But it is important that you make this choice so that you can get this balance back in your life. And also, again, double time, Queen of Cups comes out again. So this is very telling. Capricorn, I almost said Gemini, so some of you guys might be dealing with Gemini. It's very much saying you got to put yourself first this month. As much and as hard as this decision might be to walk away, because we have 2 cards of walking away here, the 8 of Cups and the 10 of Swords. And then we have 2 cards that are representing the end of something, so that something new can begin. We've got the World and the Death card. Once you do this, you free yourself, and you never know, it might free the other person, so that they actually have to take responsibility for their choices, their decisions, and their path that they're on, right? Bottom of the deck, beautiful, Page of Wands. So it's a brand new start for you, a brand new way of moving and through the world, taking new actions, but more importantly, going after what it is that lights your heart on fire here. And after that, we do have the 2 of Wands. So again, another choice of which direction do you want to go after you kind of take your reins back in the situation. Okay, so that is what I have for you. I am going to close this reading off. I'll get a card out of the Wisdom of Oracle, and then we'll see if I need to pull anything else. I don't really distinctively get the feeling that this 5 of Swords energy, the one that is maybe keeping you up at night and you're losing a lot, there's stress involved here, but I don't necessarily feel it is caused by you. I feel like it's caused by another person, a third party. And it's taking its toll on you. So if this is making sense, Capricorn, to you, and this is what's going on in your life, I really hope that you will take the time to nurture yourself first. You have to be responsible for you first, and you deserve that. All right, let's get one card here to wrap up this reading for Capricorn. Did you see these cards? They're very sticky. This one, thank you. Loyal heart. You've been a loyal heart. You are a loyal heart. So exactly what I was picking up here. You're reluctant to walk away from whoever this is. I don't even think it's a whatever. I think it's a whoever. You are reluctant because you're a loyal person. You don't want to give up, and you want to help them. And God bless you for that, But you got to be loyal to yourself too. Okay? Because the other person, whoever this is, they're going to eventually figure their things out for themselves. You got to be loyal for you now. And on the bottom of the deck, what do we have? Well, we have time to go. Exactly what this reading is about, Capricorn. It is time for you to go. It's time for you to make that decision to put you first. You first, and go on the road, the destination that you know, that you deserve, that you need, that you want. And it doesn't mean you don't have to love this person. It doesn't mean that you can't kind of be there for them. You can, but you got to there's got to be some boundaries here. There's got to be some boundaries put on it so that they get to learn what they need to learn too. And by the book is underneath that as well. So that is exactly saying, when you're in an airplane and the plane's going down or whatever, bad analogy, but go with me here. Why do they always say put your oxygen mask on first? Because if you don't, you cannot help anyone else, right? So you got to do this by the book. And by the book means you came here for your reason to live your life and learn what you need to learn and experience what you need to learn. And you are deserving of that. So that is where you need to start making these changes so that you can go on your path. And this person can go on their path. Okay. So that is what I have for this month of March for you, Capricorn. I hope there was something in here that was helping, hopefully healing as well. Thank you so much for being here, and I wish you a beautiful month. Take care.